Hello and welcome back to Coloring with Haley. I've got a flip through video for you today. This is a book that I have had in my collection for a while and I've never colored in it. I bought the book just because I liked the artwork in it. I thought it was a neat book. I bought this at Blick Art Supplies. I did find it there. This is Yuko Higuchi's Magical Coloring Museum. It is double-sided and it does have a dust jacket on the book. It starts out with these see-through pages of tracing paper. This says museum, and then we see the two kids, and behind the curtain is a cat. I think he is a cat, but he might be some kind of mink or something. And the kids are kind of surprised to see him. And now the kids are cats. This is going to be a recurring theme. The kids are going to turn into different animals. Sis, you turned into a cat. You turned into a cat too. And they're peeking behind the curtain into the next room. This is a very, very cute book. I just love it. And in the next room, it says come in, and it is a flower. Now we're starting on the normal paper, and it is very, very thick paper. But it is double-sided, so you couldn't use markers, but you could use pencils. Alright, so now we've got the double-page spread here, and the paper is colored. We can see some flowers here, and there's one of the kittens looking at the flowers. Different kinds of plants. And then over here, hey sis, something is growing out of your head. She's growing a little flower on her head. They're looking at this big flower here with a ladder that goes to the top. And as you can see, they're starting to turn into plants. It's kind of a little bit of a creepy book too, but it is super cute. I'm scared. It's okay. They like to eat bugs more than cats. And then come over here, there's a little mushroom. There are some mushrooms. They are my family, says this little cat here. Now they're looking at all the mushrooms. The ones over there are actually poisonous mushrooms. Can you see all that? There's a little guy hiding right there. Now we're looking at these mushrooms. They're poisonous. Oh, some cats. No, we are not. Really, we're not. And you can see they're starting to turn into birds. Just pretend to be a bird. What's this huge thing coming towards us? This is a big shoebill bird. The little mushroom guy is still down here. And their tails are all ruffled like they're scared. Skipped a page. There we go. Run! They've been spotted, I would assume, by the big shoebill. So they're running to the next section of the museum, which has some gems in it. And then there's some jellyfish. And they say, ah, it's so bright. Arg! There's a mouse, and the mouse is scared, of course, because they look like owls. Oh no, help! Ah, it's an owl. It's a cat. And this book is very much kind of like a storybook as well that you can color. And here they are. Now they are turning into mice. Hello, we are only mice. I told you it's a little bit weird, but I love it. This is strange. Weird mice. And then here are some more rodents, and there is a capybara there, a chipmunk. We got lagomorphs because that's a rabbit, and a hare, and a mouse, and I'm not sure what this thing is. I think it might be a rock hyrax. That's the name of the animal. And he said, wow, he's huge. The capybara is the largest rodent on the planet, and the little mushroom guy is still here. He's been following them around. Easy peasy, they're riding on muskrats, I think. We've got this guy peeking around the corner. That is a rodent skull. And now we're at the part of the museum where all the skeletons are. And you can see they're meeting with the skeletons. Little mushroom guy's still back there in the corner. And they're putting on robes. This bird skeleton's helping them. He says, sis, your fangs are amazing. She looks like she's got a cat skull. And he's a little bird. And this fish is telling them, come this way, please. And again, the little mushroom guy is there. He doesn't look very impressed. Now we're on to these animals, an elephant and a tapir. I'm not sure how they are related, but this little guy over here is saying help because he's been picked up by the elephant. And little sister and brother are running to follow the skull guy. Here is a big boar. Come here into the water. And in case you're wondering, Sister Cat does have that little mushroom guy in her hand, so she saved him. Now they are underwater, and the fish skull has turned into an actual fish. And here they are holding their breath because they're underwater. But they are turning into mermaids. Hey, I'm a fish. Here's a big fish. Little mushroom guy's down there. He's a fish now too. Here's an octopus. Little mushroom guy's still here in the corner. Look, I found a cute one. She's holding an isopod, by the way. And looks like Brother Cat says, ah, because he's being tickled by this crustacean thing. I'm not really sure what it is. Here's a narwhal. And some of these pictures do go into the middle of the pages. And then, who are you? As they come out of the water here, they see this big elephant seal. There's another seal. And here we can see a crocodile tail. Or this could be an alligator too. And here he is. There they are looking at him. He's quite big. Cool. Now they are little crocodiles, and I think when they turn into little crocodiles that they are so cute. Here they are looking at a big monitor lizard. Here they are looking at a big iguana. I just think they're adorable as little crocodiles. I wanted to stay an alligator. Okay, they were alligators, my bad. She says, finally, we're cats again. Don't look into his eyes. Here's a big tiger, and there is now grass on the page, so the coloring of the page has made it look like grass. Phew, they walked past the tiger, and this little guy's playing with his tail. I thought we'd be eaten for sure. I thought so too. And now these are prehistoric animals. This is an Anomalocaris. It used to live in the water way back when there were only things living in the water. Here she is playing with one. And here he is playing with some sort of other prehistoric little animal. I found a better one. Here she is holding him. She's looking up at the butterflies. She says goodbye, and he's sad. He doesn't want to get rid of the little friend. Because they're butterflies now, they're going to fly away, and they're going to take the little mushroom guy with them. And they've been captured by another cat. Oh no. Oh no, we got caught. And then, what happened? They're both sad, they're both kids again. The end, and here's that little mischievous, I don't know, some kind of mink animal maybe? And there's some pictures here in the back of the book that are coloring samples. It shows you what color the artist makes everything. It says it's okay to add lines. I painted with colored pencils. Handsome cat. What a beautiful rose this is. Paint as freely as you like. Paint in layers. These are my favorite drawing material. I use brushes made for travel. They come with a cap, so they're portable. I love using water-soluble colored pencil to create a soft blended color wash, or use dry colored pencils to create bold and bright images. And it says down here that Yuko Higuchi is a Japanese artist based in Tokyo. She has collaborated with various companies, including Laudere and Uniqlo, and has established a cult following. Higuchi is currently developing her own brand, Gustave Higuchi Yoko. And then it ends with a little weird looking mushroom guy on one of these see-through sheets of paper. So that's this book. I love it. I think it's a very unique book. I don't know if I'll ever color in it. I just like it for the little story around the museum where they turn into all the different animals. But I do think it's a very interesting book, and there are a lot of really nice pages to color if you wanted to color in it. But I just have it for the storybook value. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this flip through.